that being said, let's jump right into the first segment of the show, which is what they do. It's the hot topic section of the show.
Do?
Man, D Morris, what we got, man?
Well, we got R. Kelly. R. Kelly has been guilty on all counts.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to sound gleeful about that.
Blow.
I don't want to sound like I'm happy about that because I'm not. But I think that, they put him through the ringer, man. I mean, what he did was bad, real bad.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough. That's a tough situation, man, because you hate to see something like that happen to a black man. You hate to see that happen to somebody so talented, but at the same time, it's like he's got demons, man, and those demons came out, and that's what you put out there catches up to you, man. It's that karma.
To some people,
if you do the crime, you gotta do the time. So
to some people, it does. But I just hope that the energy they have for R. Kelly, that we keep that same energy for everybody else in that space.
Okay. Sound like you're about to get controversial. Let them know,
I'm
man.
Just saying,
what's
man.
on your mind? What's your view?
I'm just saying, people say, well, you know what? You should stop playing R. Kelly's music.
Yeah, I heard about that too. They try to cancel him.
I'm not doing none of that shit. If I want to play his music, I'm going to play his music. His music is excellent.
The same thing with Michael. I remember at that time.
Yeah, no, you ain't going to tell me what I'm going to play because if you're going to play that game, then what I want you to do is go to your TV set and turn it off. Well, do your remote because you ain't got to turn it off.
You went old school.
I went old school on your ass.
Yeah.
Go to the TV, get the pliers, and turn it off.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just saying, you got some of the most
notorious pedophiles.
Craziest pedophiles that make R. Kelly look like, really?
There's a lot of people out there in the industry.
In Hollywood. In the churches, I mean, it's all over, man.
Yeah.
And so the same energy should be applied on all. So don't be hypocrites about it. That's my thing.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, the man is guilty. He must pay the price. But then you got people saying, well, how long should he get? Then you got some people saying, well, he should get life.
Yeah.
They don't even give life to people who take life.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So how you equate that? And then also too. If you look at the case, he's not the sole person that was responsible.
That's right. There's other people that was involved. Handlers and
again, people say, well,
managers and everybody else that watched. People
again say, well, are you sound like you want to be on R. Kelly's side? No, I'm on the side of the truth. It ain't got nothing to do with R.
Plus,
Kelly.
everybody that was involved needs to,
listen, man. The parents was throwing
be held accountable to the law.
Parents was throwing their kids at take her.
Because he was R. Kelly. He was at the pinnacle.
Yeah, and he abused that.
Yeah.
To the highest. He abused it big time, and he became a tyrant. He became all these things. So I'm just saying, man. With that kind of thing, man, it's I see people online celebrating and happy.
Oh wow.
I mean, that's ridiculous. Like, if you call yourself a Christian. If you want to go that route.
There's so many different ways you look at it.
If you want to go that route, then you're supposed to be like, okay, then let's try to rehabilitate this
man.
If he can be rehabilitated.
Yeah.
And then that's to be your approach, not to be cheering that someone is being, especially someone who has that much of a God gift.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it really matters anything to do with the gift. I think it has
something
to do
with... when you got a gift...
because it don't matter. You could be the most... You could be Michael Jackson. Let me use a different name.
I'm not saying that if you got a gift, you can do anything you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm saying when the Creator gives you a gift of that magnitude, then it comes a lot of responsibility that we throw away because of our own...
So are you saying that because he has that gift? Because I'm not sure if I'm catching you. Are you saying because he's got these gifts that gives him a pass? Or what
no, that gives him no pass. It gives him more responsibility.
Okay, but he didn't handle that responsibility.
He didn't handle it well.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying that, is there redemption? Is there redemption? You got people that went to jail. You got people that went to jail. Okay, let's go to Malcolm X. I'm not putting Malcolm X with R. Kelly. But I'm just, no, it's not. If you follow my line of thinking.
Okay, go ahead.
You have Malcolm X, who was a pimp, abused women. I don't know if he hit them, but he was, out there selling drugs, doing bad things, stealing stuff. We talk about Malcolm X, one of the greatest minds of all time. I sound like Rick James, one of the most baddest, best looking motherfuckers you ever seen.
I don't
go along with it. But no, you have Malcolm X that he had to go to prison to get exposed to. Because he was getting exposed to Islam and living right because his parents was a part of the black struggle. He got exposed to Elijah Muhammad, and that opened him up to his gifts. So what I'm thinking is that, I mean, and leave a comment even if you disagree with what we're saying. I think that with R. Kelly, I think the only thing that could have stopped R. Kelly from doing the things that he's done is prison.
You think so? I mean, what about the people that was around? His
No.
family,
I'm saying, no, follow me. I'm saying, being that he's going to prison for a longer time now, he has a time to do what Malcolm did, if he uses it right, to reflect.
He needed something to stop.
He needed something to stop. You got it, my man.
Reflect. Okay,
what's going on? Washington, my man.
Nothing, right?
My man.
Nothing else. Obviously, for all these years that he's been doing it. Since back in the early 90s, nothing stopped him. You know, he just kept doing it, and he had his enablers or whatever like that.
Sometimes you need something,
that big thing, that
to
brick
stop
wall.
you.
Stop.
Because you ain't gonna, you just like Rick James said, I'm having too much fun. He's having too much fun doing what he wanted to do. He was a big star. He was gifted. All the women wanted him. He was traveling around the world. I mean, he was cocky. You know, I mean, you would be cocky too. But he, he couldn't be stopped. So this is, hey man, God said, listen man, you're messing up big time. So we're gonna put you in jail. Yeah. Now I don't think personally he should go to jail for the rest of his life.
That's that man. I don't know. I don't know.
Agree with that.
I don't know what the amount of time.
I don't know what
is
justifies
the ample amount of time for something like that. Yeah, what's the how's that justified?
I don't want to give a time on it. Yeah, but it shouldn't be life.
Yeah, I don't know about life.
There should be
I don't know what the punishment should be really. I don't know.
There should be
What do y'all think?
There should be and this is if I was running it, this is what I would do. I would all the victims that he violated. There should be a reconciliation, like monetarily wise. Money, not to say money's gonna cure it.
He'd be broke.
I'm just saying though. But he needs to issue a statement to them. You know, pay them money, whatever it is that you know what I mean.
Yeah, he should make amends.
Make amends. Make atonement for it. Now they may not accept it, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
Make the
effort anyway.
Make the effort to show that you are remorseful. To say, hey man, I was wrong. I was really wrong. And then make your atonement, and then from that point, start rebuilding your mindset and your life, and then come back out and give us some of that great music again, and make it even greater.
I mean, do you think people would even accept it at this
point?
The
people, listen, people, and I hate to say this, man, but people are sheep.
That's true.
I mean, come on. I mean, I'm not saying we are. People that's woke.
There's a lot of people out there.
There's a lot of people. Come on.
They just go with anything. Yeah.
If they brought cotton picking back, some people will be out there picking cotton. I'm just saying.
That's a powerful statement right there.
If you look at the news and you see what's going on with all these, people get the jab and all that stuff.
Ooh.
We don't want to. I said the jab. I'm just saying, if you look at what's around you, and you look at what's going on, you can see the attitudes of the people, how they are swayed by the media. The media, even Malcolm X said, the media, if you're not careful, they can make you think that what's wrong is right, and what's right is wrong. So you gotta be very careful what you let in here and what you let in here. And they could take your mind.
Well, you getting too deep on it. Bring it back to R. Kelly.
It's all going back to R. Kelly. I'm just saying.
Okay.
You just gotta filter your own information for yourself. What you think about? I went long enough, brother.
Nah, I said my piece about it. Just I feel like it's.
Oh, you trying to play it safe?
It's a tragic. It's a tragic. Nah.
Come on, let's see what.
That was your rhythm. This is my view. All right, that was your rhythm. This is my view. Like I said, it's a tough situation. It's sad because, like you said,
very sad. I love his music.
That was so talented, and now all of a sudden, all this is flushed down the toilet. And I know he's upset about it. You saw the interview he did with what was it, Robin something. Oprah's friend. He did the interview. Remember he was crying, "Y'all trying to kill me."
Oh,
so,
yeah. That was before he went. That was before he went to prison.
That? Yeah. So I know he back there man. So. So as far as he's concerned, I don't know if he did every single thing that they said. I don't know. I wasn't there. You know what I mean? But my personal belief is that I think he did some of those things.
Yeah.
I don't know if he did
all
of those things.
Absolutely.
I think there might have been some embellishment going on. That's my personal belief.
But when you go to court, if they prove it, then that's what it is. That don't mean that is what it is. Yeah. But they got strong enough lawyers to say
that's what they said. They said they proved it. They said they
proved it. So
it is what it is.
Are you gonna still play his music?
I don't know.
Really?
I guess it depends on the song and the situation, because I'll be honest, man, like you gonna tell me like you've never But this particular situation, if there's a song that's played, like you're not going to think about, oh man, what was he really intending when he made that song?
No.
It's a human thing. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there. You might be able to get past that, but a lot of people can't.
Well, that's true. I respect that. But you also got to respect how I feel.
Absolutely. Yeah, do what you want to do.
It's like, I'm not saying you in particular, but I'm just saying in general, people say, they try to shame you to make you think, oh, you gonna still play it? Yeah, I'm gonna play what the fuck I want to play.
Right.
You ain't gonna tell me what I'm gonna play. You watch the TV, you watch the American Housewives or Housewives of Baltimore, whatever that shit is good that's on TV. I don't watch that, so that's influencing you. I can't tell you what to watch, so you don't tell me what I want.
What I want to play.
What I'm gonna play. Now his music is beautiful. I love it. Now I don't love all of his stuff. But you know, come on, but I believe I could fly.
They still gonna play that. They still gonna play it. It's like some of his.
Now at my gigs, I'll play it. People will look around, but I don't care.
Right.
Because I think it's hypocritical when you got. And again, I am not advocating for R. Kelly.
Right.
So don't put it in the comments. Oh, D Amore said.
They're gonna blast
you can blast me. I'm gonna blast you back.
Right.
I ain't scared of you.
I ain't scared of you, motherfucker.
I ain't scared of you. I'm just saying though, I'm advocating for the truth, and I'm against hypocrisy. And when I see it, I don't like it because it's like, okay, you one way with this way, but you ain't like that. Why?
Right.
What's the reason why? That's what I'm saying. Let's question everything.
I feel that. Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. So now that you got that off your chest and everything, you feel better now that you got it out. You did.
I had to get the other side of D Amore out.
Get it out.
Now I can get back to what my name represents: love.
Was there anything else in the what they do section that you want to speak about? I mean, I think that pretty much covered it. We got, that was.
Well, there's a case. There's a case.
Case, okay.
There's a case with your boy Bruno Mars.
Oh, right.
Mark Ronson. They over here taking my man Charlie Wilson's music.
Was it like
based on?
Did they really take
based on the court? Now we're going back to the court case, like we said before. Okay. If you can prove it in court, then that's where it is.
Did they beat the case? Or is it still ongoing right now?
I think it's ongoing, but I think they're going to win because they did give the Gap Band. And by the way, I know what we're talking about is Uptown Funk.
Right. Thank you.
Uptown Funk, it's a huge song. But it was taken. Sorry about that. It was taken from some of the ideas of the song. Was taken from the Gap Band's, Charlie Wilson's band, of his two brothers in the band. They were real big in the 80s and the 70s. A song called Oops Upside Your Head. And it was another song, I Don't Believe That You Want to Dance, Don't Mean That You Don't. One of those other songs they took. And, what I learned about what Mark Ronson produced Uptown Funk.
Right.
What he does, he's a big fan of the soul.
Right.
And what he does, he takes elements of that era and he does it so close that it's almost, I hate to say it, but it's almost like he's stealing some things.
Well.
So, the Gap Band lost the rights to Oops Upside Your Head 35 years ago. I mean, it was, they sold it. But after 35 years in the law books, the rights automatically go back to the artist.
Okay.
Now, Robert Wilson, the brother of the Gap Band that died, I believe he was the bass player or the bass player. Okay. He died, so it's his children is I guess they over his estate. They are taking on the case, and I think they have a case.
Okay.
But in Bruno Mars's defense, they did put the Gap Band's name in the song title.
Oh, okay.
But the Gap Band wants to see the residual. They want to see.
Yeah. That was cute. They put my name on the thing.
My name is on there.
That's cute.
I love it. That's great. Now, show me the books.
Right.
Because I know they must have made millions.
They still play that. You play that in shows.
Peanut butter, baby. That's what we got, peanut butter, baby.
We'll talk about that later. But
yeah, I mean, what you think about it? What you think about that?
That's that's what happens. Like that's why you gotta be careful when it comes to copyright and all that kind of stuff.
Copyright infringement is what they're suing them for. Copyright infringement is what they're suing them for.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that, man, because people will come back later on. I don't care if you wrote like 5 words in the entire song. You're gonna come back, hey man, cut me a check.
Especially when it's coming to that bread, Fred.
Exactly.
When you making that much money, I guarantee you, if it wasn't no money involved, like no big money.
Yeah, it'd been like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no big thing.
Thank you for putting our name on there.
Yeah. But now there's millions. Yeah, it's popping.
Yeah, anybody would. They entitled to that, If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have your song.
Exactly.
So give me my just due.
Give me my money. Put it in.
Okay.
Put it on a check.
Anything else that you got in the news, sir?
I think that's it, man.
Okay,
I think that's
we
all
covered
I
a lot.
got.
That was a big it was a big rant. You heard D Amore rant.
Man, I ran
He's
it.
supposed to be about the love, but he had to rant a little bit. He had to get it off his chest.
But let us know what you guys think.
Leave in the comments
Leave
section
in the
down below.
comments, subscribe, like the show.